So the playoffs for Fleetwood may be a distant dream, but Tranmere can taste salvation. A miserable season could be put to rest with a few more results. No one had Tranmere down to get anything from Bradford City last weekend, and they've belied their league position to pick up 8 points from 4 games against sides in the top half. Now they face a team in the wrong half of the table for the first time under Andy Crosby. Hopes and expectations being lifted from the floor. Can they wrap up survival quickly and put a desperately disappointing campaign behind them? Fleetwood still have a shot at the playoffs, but they'll have to be near perfect from here. Home form under Pete Wild has been resilient. Can they find the consistency that's escaped them for most of the season? Well, it's intercepted in the middle, and it drops kindly for Helm, and he's got room to run here. It's opened up for Helm, but the effort wayward. Well, he's scored plenty of goals from midfield, 6 for the season. Would have been looking to make it 7 from here. Couldn't quite catch it right. Rooney getting it back. It's a nice cross. Only away as far as Helm. Here's Patterson. Looking to size up Norman, taking on the strike. Well, there were plenty in the middle for Phoenix Patterson here, but he chose to go alone. To no great effect. This ball on the edge of the box and struck nicely too. As Finlay went from range. Always rising. Scored from just a little bit closer in at Grimsby the other week. There's that sort of effort in him, does Sam Finlay. Helm losing out to Hendry, and now Finlay with a bit of room to run. Saunders. Rooney looping backwards and backpedaling. Lynch has to push it behind the post. Well, Sean Rooney, thankful his goalkeeper was alert there. Just skipped off his foot. Didn't seem to have any control over that. Delivery to the near post. It's a dangerous one. The flag's up though. It won't not count. Well, the debate continues between the Fleetwood defenders. Let's just take a closer look here. Well, Turnbull was the one attempting to turn it over the line, claiming he'd done so. From the near post flick on. Offside is the call. Rooney. Showed too much of that to Patrick. Rooney's won it back though. And now it's Moore. And Moore going for goal. And McGee untroubled. First strike the Aston Villa loanee's had in anger. His first senior start. Not quite the moment he was dreaming of. Still the Tranmere fans urging their side on before half-time. That's a lovely ball through. And it's a chance here. And Hawks never really got hold of the effort. Well, Finlay spotted the run. He got away from Patterson, but as he struck it, there wasn't really any meat in that. They have to do some defensive work here. Here's Patterson. Isolating O'Connor and getting away from him. Laying it across. Harrison Neal for, well, I was about to say for what would have been the opening goal, but always sailing well off target. Well, looking for his first goal in a Fleetwood shirt, Harrison Neal. Patterson offering an option short. And it comes. Nice flick on, and Bennett meeting it. And putting it wide. He's got a couple of goals this season, the Manchester United loanee. Meeting it here, though, it's difficult to engineer that on target. Just in front of the near post. Rooney into the box now. 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗥𝗧 was almost onto that, but Turnbull getting a touch. And it was a crucial one. Merry. Tranmere's turn to try and come forward, this time with Saunders. He's scampered away from the defence here. No options. Tried to go for the far post. Well, it's the first time we've really seen Harvey Saunders get in behind. Once he did so, electric pace, getting away from Neil. Bolton trying to get back, couldn't get near him either. Angle just too acute. Saunders losing out to Bennett. He claims he was fouled, but play continues. Now, is that a handball? No, says the referee. Hendry goes down to the challenge of 𝗬𝗢𝗪𝗑, who carries it clear. Well, that'll be interesting to see again. Let's just see whether Tranmere have a case. Hendry in possession. Well, the arm is down by his side. It's not making the body unnaturally bigger. Now Norman. Certainly has been a little bit more open in this second half. Finlay sweeping it out beautifully to Patrick. Now Hawkes. And Finlay! Well, hitting across it, slicing it over the top. It opened up nicely for him, but the opportunity cleaved by Tranmere Rovers, not taken. No score between Port Vale and Morecambe at the moment. Tranmere looking to take those out of the equation as the shot comes in. Well, it was Morris that was through. Lynch down well. Well, perhaps a warning sign for Fleetwood there. Now Rooney. 𝗬𝗢𝗪𝗧 ahead of him. Neil inside. Bennett's crossed this time. Devonport stretching, will come through to Patterson. Helm, and wide. Well, one of Fleetwood's better moments of the second half, keeping Tranmere on the back foot for a bit. Helm, though, here didn't have an awful lot of the goal to aim at. He was looking wide. 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗑 will try and keep this in play. Patrick. And Dennis, now is that a handball? That looked like a much stronger claim. And no is the answer from the referee. Well, the arms seem to be out there. Christian Dennis asking the question, as well he might. As Bolton that well. The only thing you can think of was that on the blind side of 𝗦𝗥𝗧𝗔𝗬? Because if you saw that angle, you'd think he'd give it. This may well be the last chance. Long from 𝗬𝗪𝗪𝗑. Back towards the box. And the full-time whistle goes before Potter can strike it. And just as it was in February, no goals between these two sides. Tranmere Rovers a point closer to survival. Fleetwood Town unable to find a way through, and in fairness, it was Tranmere who had plenty of good opportunities themselves to. This may well be remembered for some controversial decisions, not least a penalty shout not given by the referee 𝗦𝗥𝗧𝗔𝗬. There is discussion presumably about that right now. And it's another home draw for those Fleetwood Town fans, the 11th of the season. Another creditable point, though, for Tranmere in their survival bid. Full-time here at Highbury, then. Fleetwood Town 0, Tranmere Rovers 0.